This memory card is the one that has all of my vlog footage for the week on it. And I can't get it off. That was right in my mouth. What's up, everybody, and happy Friday. Yes, Friday, the day that this vlog is gonna post. At 9:40 in the morning. I have been cussing at my card reader for the past 40-ish minutes. This happened to my memory card. There's some pieces. There's a corner missing from that. This memory card is the one that has all of my vlog footage for the week on it. And I can't get it off. I'm gonna try another card reader, but I can't find any of my card readers. Of course, it's gonna be that kind of Friday. So this vlog is gonna be really short. I'm just gonna basically run you down everything that happened this week and maybe show you a couple of images in the process. So this week was very hectic. At the beginning, we were talking about and promoting the Kickstarter at the beginning of the week. The Kickstarter, we did a launch party for it on Wednesday from like 11:30 to 1. It launched at 12. I was trying to multi-stream and I ended up being able to stream to just one platform only, which was irritating because I paid 20 bucks for this Streamlabs Ultra subscription again. So the plan was to stream to TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time from the same streaming service so everybody could see the full screen, and that big old fat did not work. There is some sort of error happening within Streamlabs OBS, and it is sort of driving me crazy a little bit. So we've got that. We are 2/3 of the way funded for the Kickstarter, which is great, but we need more shares and more backers to bring that into reality. So if you haven't already checked out the Kickstarter, check out the information in the doobly-doo. The one thing that is upsetting me a little bit about promoting the Kickstarter is every time I refer to it, my social media like tanks. It goes, well, no, I'm sorry. We're gonna show this to 12 people. 12 people have seen one of my videos. 17 people have seen the other one over on the YouTube Shorts, and it is a little infuriating. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more creative today in how I approach promoting the Kickstarter, and hopefully that gets more eyes on it. So I'm going to work on that today. In the meantime, I've been making some really cute little designs for stickers. I'm in a sticker sort of mood here recently. Let me see if I can find the sticker design. I can. All right, so let me spin you around. All right, so first thing we've got is this little cute set of moons and stars. So we need to name our moon and star friends. So we've got a crescent moon, a full moon, and 3 little stars to name. So I think that those are super cute. So that came off of this little doodle sheet that I did yesterday. So I ignore this little butterfly, but I also did this cute little bumblebee yesterday, and here are all the moon and star bits that I am using in that sticker sheet. I also did some doodling last night. I just opened up a page and started to doodle on it, and I came up with this the rest of these cute little bumblebees. So that's going to be a sticker sheet. We have got the have an extra spoon. We have got some leaves and some flowers to go with the bee. We've got some more spoons up here. You can just see how my mind works. We've got this in case of emergency, break glass. I thought that was funny. So we have got all of these little doodles here, which is great. And I did finish the festival piece. So here is the final view on it, which is super cool. I really like how this one came out. I am going to be including that in the March Patreon reward. So if you are a patron, you will get access to that. And then this is going to be the sticker for it. So that came out really well as well. And I think that's all I've done art-wise this week. So after all of the excitement from earlier this week in launching the Kickstarter, I just needed a mental break. So I sort of just retreated into doodle and art mode yesterday, and those are the things that popped out, which I really enjoy. So I'm going to be putting those up. Everything is going to go into the secret shop for now, and I will release them to the public later. But if you want instant access, instead of waiting until maybe April 1st for a shop release, then jump over onto my Patreon. You can get it for as little as $5 a month. I got my recent Vogress order in, and everything in it looks great. I did take a peek inside. I am going to be doing an official review. This is the second half of the order that I made with Vogress, so look forward to a video coming up. My patrons have already seen the stuff that was in the first order, and they're going to be able to see the stuff in the second order before the video comes out. So again, that's where everything happens. If you jump over to Patreon, you're going to get a lot of content that doesn't go out to the public. So okay, since all of my vlog footage was lost, I think that this is as good a time as any to talk about the Patreon. I was gonna make a video about this anyways, and so I figure I will talk about it now. Let's do that instead. Patreon in general, I really like the platform. I think that it is a great way to connect when you're offline with your community and your followers, and I support that kind of platform 100%. I've had a Patreon for a while now, several years, and I really enjoy it. I will say that I don't really like the taxing on international people, but there is a way around that to avoid those extra fees. If you are trying to pledge to a person for the first time, or repledging to a person, and you happen to be in a different country that uses a different currency than the person you are trying to pledge to, then go in and switch over the currency to whatever currency they are. So I do mine in US dollars because I'm in the US. So if you switch over from, say, a British pound or something like that, or a euro or anything like that, and you switch over to US dollars, I do believe that it takes away that extra fee for converting the funds over, but don't hold me to that. I've just heard that somewhere before, so try that if you're international. There are a couple of alternatives that I also have just in case that doesn't work for you. Ko-fi is a great platform as well for hosting memberships. So I have a Ko-fi to supplement my Patreon. A lot of my international buyers went over to Ko-fi so that they weren't charged those extra fees when I set my Ko-fi up. And this past December, Discord itself launched their own subscription platform. So I actually have all three. It's a little confusing from the outside in, but it's just pick your platform. If you want to get all of your stuff on Patreon, get it on Patreon. If you prefer to not worry about the taxes, go to Ko-fi or Discord. The majority of what I post, and I post in there almost every single day, is in Discord. So if you want to avoid Patreon and avoid Ko-fi altogether and just get everything in one happy little place, then go to Discord and sign up for the Discord subscriptions there. All three of those platforms are exactly the same thing. They're going to take you to exactly the same place. You are going to get more content if you are in the Discord, because that is where all of the behind the scenes footage happens. That's where the not really necessarily prep to show sketch images and works in progress pop up here and there. So the Discord community is where you want to be for that. That being said, you're welcome to join any of the three. I would love to have you. We have a great community there, and everybody is so uplifting and helpful, and I love everybody there to pieces. And I thank everybody who is supporting me on any of those platforms. It is a huge help to me so that I can keep doing what I love to do and bringing you art each and every month. So let's go over my current tiers for Ko-fi. So I'm going to put the list up right here beside of me, but let me read it off to you. So I do a monthly challenge. This past month, the monthly challenge was the word festival, where you can create along with me in any medium that you like. So if you sew, if you do digital art, do digital art. If you paint, whatever you want. If you collage, do that. And the word was festival, and then I start a new challenge every single month. Next thing, we have a section exclusive to patrons in the Discord with several channels in it, including the behind the scenes channel, the manufacturer information, anything that you can think of, all of the early access, all of the work in progresses, an exclusive chat just for patrons. There is a complete section over there for anyone who is part of my Patreon. You also get to take advantage of Patreon only polls and things when it comes up and I'm trying to decide what to do next. You get the input for being part of Patreon. Like I said, you get the exclusive behind the scenes footage. So for instance, I have been sitting on a Vlogger's order for about 2 weeks now, and I just got another order in yesterday. You get all of the behind the scenes. You get to see me design the products. I have got 4 washi tapes and 5 washi tapes and 4 sticky note pads in production at the moment that my patrons got to see the designing for, and that they know what's coming out when nobody else does. So all of that behind the scenes, you've got tips, tricks, articles. I post my manufacturers. I'm going to do the cost breakdowns of all of my conventions. So every little thing goes into that as well. You get 10% off of my web shop all the time. Secret shop access is the next thing. So I have an entire secret shop set up that is exclusive to my patrons. Nobody else could see. Any kinds of discontinued items sometimes go in there. Items that I don't want to put out to the public yet go in there. I do shop updates as I create products that go into the secret shop all month long, and I only do public shop releases on the 1st of every month. So you get access before anybody else, and if it is a limited run item and I only have 1, 2, or 3 of them, then you get the access to get those first before they go out into the public. You get early access to literally everything that I do. You get a name shout out when you join. I will give you a shout out here on YouTube. I will give you a shout out on social media, and you will be listed at the end of every single one of my YouTube videos. I have added background wallpapers to my Patreon. So if you are on the $5 tier, you will now get the choice of background wallpapers. I will put up a poll at the end of the month to see which one is the most wanted from the pieces that I've done that month, and then whichever one wins is the wallpaper that you get, and I will send that download to you at the end of every month. And you get exclusive pop-up streams. I'm going to be doing more pop-up streams in the Discord. That is everything that you get on the $5 tier. That is a ton of content that nobody else gets. That is the $5 tier. We're going to talk about the $10 tier next. So these are the only 2 tiers that I have, and they are both digital. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in just a minute, but let's run through the extra things that you get if you are a $10 a month patron. So you get all of the stuff that I just mentioned, and in addition to that, you have access to download my Procreate brush set, my favorite brushes, and you get the monthly download package. So for every piece that I finish during a given month, I do a monthly folder for. That includes things like the Photoshop and Procreate files, the actual Procreate time-lapse video, a high-resolution image of each of the things. If it's a sticker file, you get the sticker files for it. If it's a print, you get the print file for it. If it is a print that I'm turning into a sticker, you get both files. So all of that is wrapped up into this monthly download package, and you get access to that at the end of each month. You also get all of the wallpapers and backgrounds for the month. I create a desktop and a mobile background for each of the designs now, and you have access to all of those files instead of choosing just one for being on the $10 a month thing. And starting this month, I've added in that I'm going to be doing an exclusive video or podcast each month with the $10 and up tiers. So if you are on that tier, you're also going to get a bonus video or podcast from me each and every month. In the past, I have had a actual loot bag tier attached to my Patreon, which went over really well. Everybody seemed to love it. I got a little overwhelmed at the end of last year, and so I think sometime around autumn I decided to go all digital, but I have been toying around with the idea of bringing back a sticker or print deal for Patreon. If having an actual loot bag tier is something that interests you or you would like to see, let me know and I will consider putting something together for that. So I believe I had it set at like a $15 tier before, and you got a print and a sticker each month. So if that's something that interests you, I may do a print and sticker again. Just let me know down in the comments if you would like that as a reward possibility. But that is going to wrap it up for my thoughts on Patreon. I think it's a fantastic platform. They've just added some new features this week and I enjoy it a lot. I appreciate everyone's support over there. Like I said, you can join up on my Patreon, my Ko-fi, or my Discord and get all of the same stuff. Should be in the Discord anyways, because there are entire sections and a whole community over in the Discord that is not necessarily exclusive to Patreon, so do check that out as well. All of that information is always in the description box, and I would love to see you in either place if you can't pledge on Patreon, Discord, or Ko-fi. So if you would like to jump in and have some conversations with us and just be a part of the community when we're not in a video or stream, just grab the link below and jump into the Discord. We would love to have you. If you are not familiar with Discord, some people are, some people aren't. Discord is just a place where you can gather a community, and it's like a one massive group of chats where you can, it's one big channel where you can like separate different areas of interest. So there's a chat section in mine, there's a Patreon section in mine, there's a gaming section, there's a place to show off your work and promote yourself to the other artists and crafters in there, and it's just a great place to have a community. I think more and more people are getting on to Discord now. A lot more people are starting to hear about Discord, and it's becoming a bigger thing. So yeah, jump into the Discord server, and it's free, it's completely free, and we would love to have you. That was right in my mouth. All right, so me and Baba are gonna say goodbye to you. That is gonna wrap it up for this week. What do you see, Baba? What are you looking at? He's looking at something. He is looking at something. Anyways, look for all that stuff to come out. Don't forget to share the Kickstarter anywhere you can. If you haven't backed the Kickstarter, go and check it out, please. Even if you give it a look and a share, that is helpful to me. The more eyes on it that we can get, the better, and the more pins that we can unlock. So do check that out. And we'll see you, hopefully with actual footage, in the next video. I'm going to try to get a video out on, what are you doing? I'm going to try to get a video out on Tuesday as well as Friday next week, so we'll see how that goes. And until then, I love your faces so much. Okay? Thank you for watching. Bye.